All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. To return, Jerome Ford. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That has got to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Back on, lady.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Motioning left is their running back. 2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a kickoff of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
On first down, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And no gain after the catch, but a gain still out across midfield. There to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Here's Sanders now. Jump off caught by his back. And they get this down to the 28. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders buys time, rolling right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down.
Cut 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Oh, the football's loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Play action, Sanders. He sends this one to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Motion man left is Johnson. 3rd down run from Jenkins. And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
Cougar 19. Warriors 17. Let's go. Let's go.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
A 52-yard attempt.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the mustard. This one falls short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down. Crosses the 35, room for more. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here's Judkins on second down. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
There's one. 180. There's one.
Lamar off the play fake. Throwing this back in the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Throwing again is Lamar. Forced out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, Well, they paid the price over.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the ref showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Let's go now.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that.
Oh, what a hit! Dodge the ball loose! And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, these returners, they walk such a fine line. You got to have bravado. You certainly got to have confidence, but you can't be reckless as that ball gets punched out with the returner trying to do too much. That almost ended up on the wrong side of the highlight reel.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's Lamar. Setting up the screen. It's Flowers. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yo.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Looking left, throwing deep. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens ballooning the first half lead even further. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
And I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
On first down, here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out here on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now Jackson off the play action. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. Down the left sideline he goes. Zay Flowers. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st and goal, they go option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And in for the buzzer board touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? Left thing, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sanders going to throw here on first. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's separation.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things fall.
They're driving closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Right, that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Blitz coming, Lamar. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know this week to week. You cannot count on turnovers, right? When that faucet goes on, you just, well, you reap the rewards as they did a week ago. But today, that was a great opportunity to get one, and it just went through his hands.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
And go play action for Sanders. Complete out to the right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Judkins up the middle. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down.
Let's go.
Another game to Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
60 vices, 60 vices. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
19, Charger, 19.
Now Sanders. Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Y'all gotta talk my taste. Y'all can't talk my basic. We better know power.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, what?
From the gun, run for Henry. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, up! Get on! Already!
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get on! Sit on! Middle! Sit on!
Lamar off to play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Lamar now from the gun. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Looking slant route, complete. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 47. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 45.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
They go play fake with Jackson. Puts some air under it deep down the left. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play out.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hey! Japanese Timberwolf.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets it to him on the screen. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Justin Matabike making that stop. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit.
Okay,
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll motion Johnson right. 2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss, just like that. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Jackson looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Ford on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, here we go. Saturday Lions.
Throwing again here, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. This gets the 1st and more. Keeps himself upright. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Caught near the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. David Njoku, the touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns take 7 points off the deficit. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
This is Henry on second. No one around. He's got space. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Again, this is Mitchell. Down the sideline inside the 40. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this.
That right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Ford on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Sanders going to look to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play. Way too many of them.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the set. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go.
Man in motion here. Third and long for him here. Back screen to the running back. Oh no, he lost control of another one. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Let's go now.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go street. Hurt.
They'll go, Judkins. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now a give right side to Mitchell. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. That's also going to bring up third down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up fourth down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Judkins headed right. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Here's second and 5. On target here to Njoku. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense up to the line fast. They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on.
Sanders back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut into the lead by another point. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So it ends as a win for